Children of the earth tribe, rise up, rise up. Children of the earth tribe, rise up. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today, I'm going to read for the collective of Aries. I just got these new Ganesh Oracle cards. I got the big cards with the book, and then I ordered a pack of the small cards so that I could shuffle them because those big cards are huge. So Aries, I'm going to be running a horseshoe deck out of the Ganesha spread with a little bit of clarification. See what sort of messages the Whispers of Lord Ganesh Oracle has for you guys today. It's going to go through where you are now, your next step, your obstacles, strength and resources, and your new focus or outcome. And we'll throw some clarifiers in there with maybe some angel affirmations and see what sort of messages comes out. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. I'm over halfway to a community tab. I'm super excited about getting a community tab, like being able to keep you guys updated about what's going on and post memes and music, and it just gives it a lot more opportunity to share, and I'm super excited about it. So with that being said, Aries, Universe, Source, Spirit, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Aries personal growth today. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. What sort of messages do we have for Aries today? Where you are now. Where is Aries right now, universe? Where is Aries right now? Oops, that one. Energetic movement, huh? That sounds like a very Aries card, right? Energetic movement. Your next step or task, Aries. What's your next step or task? Aries, next step or task. Aries, what's your next step or task, Aries? You are in energetic movement right now. If that one wanted to pop. Ooh, blessings. Blessings is your next step. Your obstacle. What is Aries' obstacle? This one wanted to pop. Beginnings, huh? Strength and resources. Strength and resources for Aries. Generosity. Let's move these cards over. And new focus or final outcome for Aries. Reflection. Dun, dun, dun. Reflection is your final outcome or new focus. So right now you're in energetic movement. You are planting those seeds, moving forward. You are focused on your highest goals and intention to your day-to-day activities to create real transformation. Ganesha dancing represents a very focused kind of motion and activity. So you're very focused, you're very determined, very, you're in a phase of development and change. And that you have the option and breathing space to move forward with your plans and activities. So right now you're very energetic, you're very passionate, you're hopeful and determined. It says you have a high level of energy and movement that propels you forward to achieve your goals. It's almost like an Ace of Wands. This energy vibration is such that you may find your goals are attained at a much faster rate. You can expect to be very busy. Trust that you will have the enthusiasm and drive for this time of action ahead. So right now you're very energetic, very very passionate, ready to get things done. Get her done. And then you have blessings. This is your next step, which is blessings. I mean, when you're putting in the work, you're determined, you're throwing that energy out there. You are very divinely protected. It says to ask, Ganesha asks you to consider exactly it is that you want at this time. He asserts that your desires are within your reach. The universe is conspiring to help you achieve your aspirations. Since the universe is in harmony with your desires, the how will transpire effortlessly. Ganesha bestows upon you the blessings of luck, love, and new prospects. Be very clear about your intentions. Once you have identified what you desire, which it seems like you have there, Aries, Ganesha will work to clear the obstacles and amp up your blessings. Withstand the temptation to succumb to self-indulgence. You are in an excellent affluence phase. So don't be getting off track. Just keep faith. Just keep pushing that momentum forward. Because your obstacles are beginnings. Your obstacles are getting it started. And I'm pretty sure you've already got it started. So that is a number 1 card. Starting from the scratch, taking that empty canvas and actually putting paint on it, actually picking up a pen to write your book. Actually, once you've figured out what the momentum is, what it is you really want to do, it's actually getting it started, actually doing it. You've got a lot of new energy. It says new beginnings can sometimes have deeper spiritual significance, encouraging a different consideration or a fresh approach about how you connect with your inner guidance. With awareness comes understanding. One of the benefits of this new start may be the opportunity to stay true to your own path and guides, right? So don't fall off on this new beginning. If you're sitting there looking at an empty canvas, you have all the paints to do it. That's picking up the paintbrush and doing it. You've got the idea, you know what you want to paint, you know what you want to do, you know what you want to create. You're being blessed. You have all the blessings to do it. You have all the tools, you have all the resources. You have all the spiritual guidance, all the backing, all the support you could need. You just got to get started. You just got to start putting the paint on that canvas. You just got to pick up that pen and start writing that book. You just got to get out there and go after what it is that you're after. Because your strength and your resources are generosity. It says compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. That's being able to see where your opportunities are and to follow your inner guidance and be able to follow that with the passion and the drive that you have. I mean, Aries people are very passionate. You guys are a fire sign. You're a cardinal fire sign. So you're really good with swift change. You adapt very easily. Kitty, ugh. You're very adaptable. But this is also cardinal signs are the initiators, the change. You initiate change. But a lot of times we have a problem with that follow through. I say that I'm a Libra, so I am a cardinal sign as well. We start things, we have all this fire for starting things, but actually doing it and following through with it, Look at everybody as a champion. Like, not only are you a champion, but everybody around you is a champion. It says work with Ganesha to assist you with stepping up to do the right thing, right? This is actually getting it done. This is, Your only obstacle is starting. I mean, there couldn't be any better of an obstacle to have. Like, all you have to do is just start doing it. All you have to do is just pick up that paintbrush and start painting. All you have to do is go out there to actually look for the different job that you want, and you'll get it, you know? Like, experiences aren't a kitty. Experiences aren't a positive or negative, they're a neutral. How you react to them, or how you experience them, or how you respond to them is completely up to you. Especially if you're filled with fear about starting something. Like, if you're fearful of, you know, starting a YouTube channel, or picking up that paintbrush and starting painting, you know, those are things that you most definitely have to confront inside yourself. Like, why don't I just pick up the paintbrush and start painting? What is it in me that just stares at this empty canvas, so afraid to put some paint on it? You know, I mean, with a canvas, you could just paint over it if you don't like it. Why are we so afraid to pick up that paintbrush? And in your final card, we have reflection. It says, honor the wisdom within yourself. You know, when you're done painting that painting, and you're sitting there, and, you know, like, you just have this feeling of accomplishment. Like, it might be a small victory, you know, but for yourself, it's a huge one. You know, to clean out that closet that you've been staring at for however long, you know, every time you walk by it, it makes you feel gross. It makes you feel like, ugh, I got to clean that freaking thing out. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then you finally tackle that project. And then you're like, wow, I got it done. You know, you start marking off things off your list. However small they are, however small this victory is, it's a personal victory. It says Ganesha is here to help you find the truth of who you are, the light of your own soul, and be willing to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. You've reached a point in your life's journey where self-judgment and criticism no longer serve you. It is imperative that you understand and appreciate the distinctive persona that you bring into all situations. Each of us has our own unique path. Through self-awareness and observation, you can see that everyone is working towards the same objective of their individual path, which ultimately leads to the same higher purpose. It's like a tree, man. All the trees are completely different, but they're all reaching towards the same sky. You know, every single branch is completely different, but they're all reaching to the same goal. It doesn't matter what kind of tree it is, they're still going up to that sky. They're still all headed in the same direction. And when you see yourself and everybody else like that, then things become much more clear about personal journey. You know, your own personal battles. Like, every single one of us is accomplishing a simple battle. I mean, it could be as simple as cleaning out your closet, or cleaning the junk drawer out, or, you know, cleaning up your cupboards, washing the fridge. You know, but those are all personal victories on our own person. Anything from little things to giant ones. Anything from painting to actually picking up that paintbrush. You know, if you've been staring at an empty canvas you've had all this stuff to do the painting for years and have never painted anything, and then you sit back and you look at that canvas full of paint, at that point, nobody's going to need to understand how beautiful and accomplished and amazing that feels, just to have. It doesn't even matter what's painted on it. The fact that there's actually just some paint on that empty canvas. Who cares what other people think? I mean, art is in the eye of the beholder. You know? It's letting go of that how it's going to feel if somebody judges you. Like, you're at this point where you don't care what other people think about your artwork, about your life, about your kitchen, your cupboards. You only care about what you think about your artwork. You only care how it makes you feel when you stare at that empty canvas, you know? And once you put that paint on that canvas, you're going to have your own personal victory, your own inside victory that isn't there for anybody else. Nobody else will understand it the way that you do. Let's see what sort of messages we can get from the angel oracles. Angels, what sort of messages do you have for Aries today? This one? Boop. Angels. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow. So if you're worried about the money that some project is going to cost, worry about the cost on your soul if you don't do this project, you know? Money comes and goes. Like, y'all, I am 40 years old, and my whole life I thought that I couldn't fly because I had vision problems. Well, I took off in my first plane this last weekend. That's what I've been doing. I've been out accomplishing whatever goal I can. And man, when I tell you, when that plane took off and I was behind, I'm the one pushing the acceleration, you know, I'm the one pulling back on the steering wheel and getting that it's not really a steering wheel, like you drive with your feet. I was driving all drunk down the taxiway, driving with your feet. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter how ugly my canvas was at that moment. Like, I was painting that canvas. And it was a huge personal victory for me. And yeah, is it expensive? Fuck yeah, it is. But you know what? It would be more expensive on my soul if I didn't do it at all. If I was just concerned about, oh, I can't afford it. You know, oh, I can't afford to go get the paint. I can't afford to take these classes. I can't afford. No, your soul can't afford for you not to follow your dreams. Heart chakra. Love is at the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. And we have family. This situation is rooted in emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surrounding this person, yourself, an experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So if you've got somebody telling you that whatever you got somebody in your ear telling you that oh, you'll never be an artist. You'll never be a pilot. You'll never be able to do this. You know what I mean? You have somebody in your ear telling you about how expensive it is, how irresponsible it is to spend this much money on something that you love so much, you know? Just surround them with healing light, because they obviously don't understand how important and how expensive not doing what's in your soul is. You know, and people can only see you from their own perception. People can only see you from their own personal understanding. You know, if we have one person that is completely, you know, open to receive and in all about being their highest vibration, you know, and you have somebody that's completely stuck in the matrix of making money, having bills, you know, don't have any time for spiritual pursuits, you know? How are spiritual pursuits going to pay your bills? You know, but at the end of the day, what bill is it that you're really paying? Your spiritual bill. To thy own self be true is really service to God, y'all. Because on your deathbed, are you going to wish that you had put this paint on this canvas? You know? Or are you going to wish that, oh, I should have paid that bill instead of buying all the materials to do this that I really love? Because money comes and goes. And our time here, we never get back. So if you're worried financially about starting this art project and you have so much passion for it, don't worry about it. The universe has got you. Everything that you need will always be provided for you in one way or another. It might not be exactly what we want, but everything we need and then some is provided. I would say go for it, Aries. Go for it. Whatever this passionate pursuit is, whatever sort of makes your heart feel like dancing, go for it. When I first figured out that I could actually sign up for flight classes, I was so excited I couldn't sleep. You know, I was just looking up research, and then you'd have those things in the back of your mind. Oh, well, how are you going to, this isn't going to be good. How are you going to be able to do this? How are you going to da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And you have to shut those little furies up, shut their little fat faces up, you know what I mean? And go after it. I don't know how I'm going to afford to keep doing it, but I'm going to do it. I already know I'm going to do it. I've already done it. It's already done. I already did it. And I'm going to keep doing it. So don't worry so much about the finances. Worry about your soul. Worry about your spirit. Do the things that make your spirit come to life, that make your spirit happy. Who cares? You do. Spirit does. God, Source, your higher self, your little self, that little person in you, that little child in you, they care. Do you think that child cares about, you know, having to pay this and having to pay that and having to, I'm not saying go spend all, you know, be completely reckless about it, but definitely invest in the things that make your soul and your child and yourself, your spirits, your ancestors happy. Because at the end of the day, that's the bill you're paying. I love you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And on that note, I'm out. Vroom, beep, beep. Remember, you cannot have a bad day with a good attitude. All right?